What up, YouTube? Today it's why I started a fishing channel on YouTube. It all started when I was a little kid. When I was about 4 years old, my parents got divorced, and I would go to my father's every other weekend, and we would do a lot of fun things like fishing and stuff. He was the first dude that I fished with. He taught me a lot of things. Eventually the Rubicon became passed. Still learned a lot from the dude. So when we weren't fishing or running around having fun, we were watching TV. We were watching fishing shows. I remember my dad used to make really good sandwiches out of these onion rolls, like tuna fish or ham. He'd go get it shaved real thin. It was like a lunchtime thing, not early in the morning. So the one that I remember the most was Jimmy Houston. It was mostly bass. Sometimes he did other things like sockeye, crappie. But it was back in the 80s, and he had like John Denver hair with bigger lamb chops and those big round sunglasses. Once we think we saw him when I was a kid out at a lake around Love Field Airport in Dallas. It's called Bottom, something like that. It's just a lake in the city full of gar and buffalo and carp and stuff, but it has other things. So, that's one of those lakes where people go to get in the sun and then walk around it and exercise and eat watermelon and picnics and stuff. So we were there fishing, I think, and my dad said, "Look, it's Jimmy Houston." It was a dude that looked just like him, wearing flip-flops, walking around with a beer and a koozie. Woo! I don't know if it was him, but I really liked that show. It's the one I remember the most. I was a big daydreamer when I was a kid, but I wanted my daydreams to come true. So that's what's up. I wanted it then, just like I want it now. Wanted a fishing show, but because of the establishment and the way things go, the way things went then, you needed a lot of money to get that. You had to really work hard. You pretty much had to be a privileged kid from the start back then. Now you don't. You just have to be a hard worker because you can have your own stuff now. You can do your own thing. You can produce your own media. You don't have to come from some gated community, rich background. There are a lot of those out in the world, especially on YouTube. Mommy and daddy bought all their toys. Not the case here. I'm up from the bootstraps. So I always wanted to be in media. I always wanted to make, movies and stuff. Probably won't make movies ever. I like what I'm doing now, just on YouTube. I'm never going to go to a network. I'm never going to try and have some reality show. I'm not going to let anybody else control me. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to be in control. So that's what's up. It all started then. And it's just been a building passion, the passion's built and now I'm building. I don't know what else to do. If I can't stop. This is the only thing that makes me happy apart from, the special someone that's in my life. I'm not single, so she makes me happy and I think I make her happy, I'm pretty sure. So there's just fishing and you make me really happy. I'm very appreciative of you. So I love sharing my knowledge and learning from other people, and I like meeting people. There's times when I've had enough for the day, and Mr. Hood is tired and has to clock out. But I love being sunset to sundown and then a little sun. I love working. I love doing this. I love making money. I have some people have said it's a bad habit, but I have a tendency to take what I enjoy doing and find a way to make money off it. That's just how I have always been. I think I learned that from my father. Anything that I'm into, it's funner if I can find a way to make some money off it. My father was really into collecting stuff, like antiques and collectibles and vintage stuff, old stuff. We did that together a bit as I was growing up, and I do that as well, but he did it a lot more than I've ever done it. He liked to collect old sewing machines. I do that as well, but I never have that many. They come and go. You know, I'll find them. I like singers, like non-electrics. They come and go. Well, what else did he like to collect that I collect? Quilts, like old quilts. Then, you know, handmade and stuff like that. Feed sack cloth quilts. So always like turn my passions into a money-making venture. This is the funnest one so far. And I'm never going to like go, oh, I'm tired of making fishing videos. Let's do another channel about feed sack quilts. No, this is the main channel. I don't have all the time in the world. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to run one channel, especially when it starts to become successful. That's not when I want to start another channel. It's just too much. It would be too much. Just focus on one channel because it's what I want. I've always wanted my own fishing show. I've always just wanted to fish. Fishing has been like, when I was a kid, it was a great escape. You know, there was a lot of homework that didn't get done because, you know, the creek down the street was calling me. There were some days I didn't want to go to school because of the creek or the lake or whatever, but I probably skipped a few days for fishing. I learned real quick that just made everything harder. These days, there's no guilt when I go fishing because it's my life. It's what I do. It's what I believe in. You know, so yeah, that's what's up. I always wanted this, and I started it because I saw it as a way to be free from a lot of things. You know, it's a business. It's also my retirement plan. You know, maybe I'm retired already. I'm not quite sure if I qualify for that yet because I do work other things. I work on other jobs. You know, I also do handyman stuff, and I do a lot of different things as well, but mostly this is where my main focus is, not this table, but you, my viewers, my fishing channel. That's what's up. That's where it's at. At some point, I'll only be doing this. Hopefully that's like around the corner real soon. You know, I plan on giving so much to this channel this year, so much time, so much effort, so much hard work, because I'm ready to retire and just fish with you. And, you know, that's the dream. Dreams don't have to be like things that seem really far away, always. They will at first, but eventually you can reel them in just like that fish. So when you start a business, whatever it is, you usually should expect to eat that business for the first, let's say 3 to 4 years. It's usually the average. You know, you're not going to make a big profit. You're going to be like eating it. You're going to be spending money on it, and that's what's up. And I'm pretty much past that right now. I'm not too far past it, but there's good things. Good things have happened. I'm very appreciative of it. It's all about you. You've made the good things happen. And I'm going to keep making it good. I'm going to keep getting better. I'm going to keep investing in the channel because that's what's up. That's how you do it. You'll fall behind if you don't. Camera's got to be changed out every so often. Gear has to be kept up. Things have to be replaced. You know, there's always tackle that you got to buy. So you got to work real hard to keep all that going. And that's what I'm into. I'm into working real hard. I'm into suffering for my craft. Well, I don't want to, but I will, because that's what it takes. And as far as the hate goes, I don't really care what people say. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I got something new this morning. I got hate for the hat. I'm just whatever, dude. Whatever. I'm not stopping. I love what I do and I love you. And let's keep it going, right? All right. I gotta stop yakking because I gotta be somewhere today. So see you next time.